The Royal Apartments. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor that you've seen in a long time. It's the there's few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old rotting trash mixed with you don't know what you don't want to know is the smell of old rotting trash is mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. There's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anything better than this? The better than life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can slot someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. The front door of the Royal Apartments aren't even locked. The front doors of the Royal Apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie's crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. The Royal Apartments, what a hole. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. Paco trails off. A hellhole full of junkies. Looks like Stevie J gets their rent money and their drug money. If Coyote's here, we have to hurry. She's good, but, well, these BATL guys pay to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. Psst. Hey, you. The woman scratches herself up like a cat at a couch leg. Please, can you spare some New Yin? My cred stick's a little light too, lady. What can you do for me in exchange? I got nothing left to give, lady. It all goes to BTLs. Everything. Please, just a few more New Yin. Maybe I can cred you for some information. Have you seen a woman come through here today? Armed and looking for trouble? Yes, no, hell, what do you want me to say? I'll tell you everything, please. I'll tell you anything, everything, please. She drops to her knees, pleading. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. You should leave this place if you can. But that doesn't make sense. The BTLs are here. I just need something. She collapses, whimpering, as she seems lost to this world. Squalor is right. This place is big dump. Ooh. Like a lazy pigeon, he watches you approach. You're not from around here, are ya? I don't want any trouble. Easy, Gramps. I'm just looking for information and then I'm gone. Things are pretty bad here, but I can make them even worse for you. You have quite the vantage point. Bet you don't miss much. Seen anything special today? Yeah, everything in this body has gone to rust except me eyes and ears. Bit of commotion upstairs earlier. Stevie's men are a bit twitchy. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I could tell she weren't here for the BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than there usually is this time of day. That's not good. Did you see her come back down again? No. Couple of Stevie's men came round, asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Where's Stevie holed up? He's got the whole top floor to himself. fancies he's the king around here. You've been friendly, but I can't just get on the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you understand. Look, we're here to save her. Do you really want that girl's fate on your conscience? Damn it, you're right. I can't go through my place. Okay, so you said we can come through back here, I think. If I search here, the wall is crumbling here, though through a hole you can see a rickety stairwell leading up, but it seems like it can only be accessed through the locked apartment next door, which I think he just said I can go through, which is why it's open. Now, the question is, there was two guys standing here. Do I care to hear if they're having a conversation or something? So, I'm pretty sure that they're having a scripted conversation here, so if I get a little bit... save. It's gonna be a you barge in and have a conversation with them kind of thing. Nope. Stop your pleading. Your boy has debts and we're collecting. Please, Riker. No, he's my son. Bit violent. Get your ass back in your squat before I break something else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want me to go? You want me to give him to Stevie? Maybe after he kills that girl we caught. You pig, give Zipper back now, or you'll bleed on me. Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. He cowers with his face. Oh God, no! Please, no! This is my home. Get out. What was all that about? Why do you care? It's my son. That bastard took my son. Who took your son? One of Stevie J's goons, Riker. He runs that filthy BTL squad across the hall. My son, Zipper. He's not a strong boy, and Riker knows it. Lured him in there with those damn chips. Better than life? Ha! What life? And now they're torturing him in there. Why would they do that? Those sickos have a SimSense recording studio over there. Overheard them saying that they have a special guest up in the penthouse. They plan to torturing her with a recording of my son's dying breath. That must be Coyote. They've got her up there. Keep it together, Paco. She's still alive. Stay frosty. Are you going to get yourself together? Yeah, stay frosty. Yeah, you're right. I'll be okay. What about my son? I'll see if I can save your son while we're saving our friend. Thank you. Just go through this guy's trash, get some drugs. I think that's what jazz is. So is this... An elevator gleams at the end of the hallway, all out of place amongst the filth. Is this a way in the back? BTL junkies in the throes of their sordid dreams, at least as long as the creds are good. It sort of was away in the back. Haven't seen you before, lady. Looking to go somewhere special? A scream echoes through the pipes of the rotten walls. Hard to tell where it came from. I heard you're in the middle of a recording session. Sure am. My gear is state of the art, if you can believe it. I'm looking for something very special. Something violent. Charisma 3. Look around. Clearly, I'm not going to be offended by any idea you can come up with. I want to kill someone and record it. The thug looks like he's thinking hard for a moment. Wow, you're one sick bastard. I like it. Perfect timing too. I could use a trigger man for a little project I've got going on. Come with me. Show me the way. Who's this tickler? Oh God. Who's this Riker? Can't you see I'm busy? This lady here has some exotic tastes. She wants to help us out and is willing to pay for the privilege. That and a copy of the recording. Well, as long as Mr. J gets what he needs, I see no reason we can't make a little extra at the same time. I think young Zipper here is just about spent now. Just give me a moment and I'll hook up her recording rig to our friend and she'll have quite the BTL for her personal collection. You know what would make a great BTL? What? What I'm gonna do to you? Hey, I get the jump. Let's get Riker. What the hell? And then with a mana ball. It's probably the other way around that I want to do that. Oh, oh no, he has a gun. I don't know who you are, but thanks. You got lucky today, kid. If I were you, I'd play it safe from now on. You don't get lucky twice. Ooh, I don't think I can move. Can you at least tell my dad? Let's have a look through the computer. You access the computer. BTL library. The database has a vast array of BTLs covering all topics, from disturbing to sad to romantic and adventurous. Send a happy BTL to the plugged-in junkies. I don't know. Recording studio. Oh. You get the BTL that they were just recording. That would be, because then when I go upstairs, I can probably talk my way into the thing. Go talk to his dad. Have you saved my son yet? Yes, but he's not doing too well. Thank you so much. Now, I have all this karma. Do I want to get some decking? Biotech. If I get a small amount of points in decking, like I could get just put these 3 points in, and that might help with 3 points in decking. Might help with some dialogue checks with computers. Chuck another point in charisma. Or should I chuck another point in spellcasting? It's probably a good idea. Confirm. And now let's see if I can get some more karma by recording studio. Download the deep BTL currently. And then I've got the elevator controls working. But if I go through the elevator, that's where they're gonna expect me to come through. So we're just gonna go through the back instead. Once we go upstairs, I'm not leaving until I find Coyote or I'm dead. You get it? I get it. Let's do this. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial? Palladial? I don't know. It's positively something. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. Huffing and puffing, you reach the top of the stairs. It looks like Stevie J doesn't use them much, if at all. Start shooting, I guess. Let's cast Armor Up. Can I hit this guy? Line of sight blocked. So no. The room beyond the bars is a stinking jumble of burnt flesh and dog flop. An enormous hellhound, its fur streaked with whip marks, growls low. The eyes of a second hellhound burn menacingly in the corner. Shove the zebra meat through the bars. The hellhounds devour the zebra meat in a few massive bites, and they let out a contented growl. Open the door. I'm gonna end my turn there. Let you take some shots at this person. Do I actually have to come into the room? Yep, okay, let's go talk to Coyote. Coyote is badly injured, but she's managing to hold it together. You, Coyote? No time to talk. Coyote kneels and picks up the fallen guard's shotgun. It's time to finish this. Yeah, let me... I don't have a healing spell. Of course I don't have a healing spell. Why would I do that? Let's run back out here. I'm gonna stand on this ley line again and cast armor on myself. And now Paco here can start a fight. Oh, he can reload his gun. See if there is a place where get some. Yep, here we go. Hey, what are you doing up here? Wonder attack, get the guards. Here we go. A raspy, manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You really think you can come in here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? Who are you? Don't you know who I am? Fuck it, yeah. Let's get Stevie. Don't have a grenade. You just run through here, yeah? We're just gonna end. So they follow us. And then throw fireballs at them. Okay, she's not very good with that shotgun. Oh dear. Grenades aren't good. I really need a healing spell. Oh. That's not good at all. Shit, why won't you die? Oh dear. Hit him, please. Or this guy. Ow. Oh. That might be it. Mission failed. Shit. Restart level, I guess. Okay, so let's try again. Shove the zebra mate through the bars. Open the door. Ouch. Coyote is badly injured, but she's managing to hold it together. You, Coyote? No time to talk. It's time to finish this. Just reload. Go stand on this ley line. May as well just run through the apartment. Mana bolt. What is the ley line giving me? Not giving me anything that it's telling me about. We're under attack, boys. Get the big guns. Oh, yep, there's a guy just there. A raspy, manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You really think you can come in here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? Line of sight blocked. Let's see what the others can do. Let's get a heap closer and just take some shots. Let's get the dwarf, 99% chance of hitting. Sounds like a good bet. Ah, line of sight blocked, right. Let's get over here then to this ley line. I guess I'll reload if you can't. Ow. Not good. Let's heal myself so as not to die. And stick another fireball in this guy. Paco can shoot this guy. Oh, that was Stevie J. But no, I can't. And with a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. And let's take another shot of this guy. There we go. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? Just another professional. I need to ask you some questions. Not now, Coyote. We need to get you back to the Union. Mrs. Kubota has that med lab in the basement. No. Coyote speaks through gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to get something for Mr. Delilah first. A stash of gems. Delilah, I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I needed an excuse to come here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is still strong, but her body's beginning to shake. Paco, help her get back to the Union. I'll find those gems for you, then meet you there. Coyote looks as though she's about to argue, but says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. Okay. Picked up some passcodes. Oh wow, that's absolutely destroyed that kitchen. Ah. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, crit times 2, 16 damage. Come on. Kill the hell. Yes. You find a small velvet bag filled with precious gems. I've got another 12 karma. Deliver the stones to Mr. Delilah. Return to the Seamstresses Union. I don't think there's really anything else left here now. So I think that worked out rather well. Head back to the Seamstresses Union. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door to the Seamstresses Union. Heads raised in the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and bone, broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Miss Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of a wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye: fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Miss Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went bad. Soka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Miss Kubota. I'm sorry, Mrs. Kubota. I'm sorry. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Mrs. Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giddy, the debt of honor. Now go bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Karma. Screen fades black to get rid of some characters. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly warms from her eye, washes from her eyes, and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Mox. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my house. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I'm honored, Mrs. Kubota. Thank you. You are most welcome, and I offer you more than simple lodging. If you find that there is more to the Union, you will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Read it properly. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear on the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. My, you are quite the entrepreneur. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now, consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Okay, that's kind of cool. Optional, meet all the vendors in the safe house. How else may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? Yes, Mr. Delilah is in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the Royale but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. When he came to town a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through the chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. If you don't mind, how did you get involved in all of this? I'm a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Are any Johnsons or fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He is often stage side. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. I'll be going now. Another round. So what did she say? Another round. Van Grass. Van Grass is busy talking to his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby. All at the same time, he's an intense little man, but you get the sense he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. Mrs. Kubota said you're a fixer. He hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight. Sorry, I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, lady. One more thing. I'm a fence too. If you got anything that you need to unload, come see me. He covers his comlink for a moment. He tilts his head your way, but you can still see he's monitoring his HUD. I'm a fence too. If you've got anything you need to unload, come see me. Okay. See if I've got anything. Need to finish a call, perhaps another time. Looking for a date? Johnny Clean. Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the bar. Hey Johnny, I'm looking for where Cherry took Coyote. Thanks for the tip the other day. Mrs. Kubota says I should go to the safe house, but I don't quite know where it is. The piano is a little out of tune. Check it out. The hulking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening, I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. Paco and I tracked her down. Always wondered what she saw in him, but I guess he ain't all bad. I'm just glad she's back. Couldn't stomach losing anyone so soon after what happened to Sam. You feel protective over the people here, immensely. Towards anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron. Unless they mean ill will, of course. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Haven't minded so far. You hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, But people say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. I know where to find a fence. I should be going. Yeah. The piano looks like it's been here ever since the Union was built, but doesn't look like anyone has played it in earnest for almost as long. The piano seems normal until you notice that it is very rigid. Upon further investigation, it's because the piano is bolted to the wall. A close look at the floor reveals skid marks indicating that the piano slides to the left. Play GAFFFC. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union's safe house. The entrepreneurial Miss Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber something. Got a few interesting people here. Welcome. No bunks available. But there is a stash. So, okay, so I've got this thing which gave me the extra willpower. I could try the alley punk, which was just... yes, I believe that we've seen this this outfit in the cover art for the game. Grants 3 plus 3 HP, armor 4 versus... Oh. I haven't been carrying a pistol around. Alright, I really need to get a... Oh, is this guy still following me? Yes. These are all the people I want to speak to. What do you mean, no credit? Algernon. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house have become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young elf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the magical world, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Let's see what you have. Yes, heal wound. That's a good idea. Just heal wound. Now, mana ball, dispel magic, aim. I can't get a higher level power bolt yet. Stun bolt, a stun spell which does -1 AP to the target. Mind Wipe ignores all enemies last 2 rounds. That could be good. Mana Ball could be good. Lightning Bolt. A ball of lightning that targets a single enemy and also does -1 AP. I'm gonna buy Mind Wipe, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it. So let's have a look here. This gives us heal, lightning, mana bolt, flamethrower, armor, and yeah, that's probably good. Let's meet Eric. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, but not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you get on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Show me what you have. And it's all the same stuff that was available last time, so nothing's going to be better than what I've got. TB Gruberman. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with precision that suggests he's the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness of this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obviously enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, but he talks almost exclusively in numbers. Calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and, of course, price. Bunker Buster Gruberman, at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help? What exactly do you sell here? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet the strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. So what can I get you? Let's take a look at what you've got. I can get guns and stuff from him. Grenades, medkits. Medkits are probably what will come in useful. Nothing right now, thanks. I don't have too much money left. David Fry 2. Each and every inch of tech alcove is covered in the chaotic patchwork. Quilts of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. And I don't get the size of the shop that fools you. And don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. And if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer or anything gear you need. Sometimes the writing in this is a little bit anything gear you need. Any gear you need, maybe? I don't know. What do you have for sale? A bunch of stuff. Let's exit, and I'll see you later. Well, in this same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot as and as invisible as the most famous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half of the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Is it true that you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let's take this one at a time. Listen, I've known that guy for over a decade. He's been smart enough not to tell me, so he's sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best let the subject drop. See you guys around. Make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looks like you could use a hand. Ha 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 ha. Ouch. Bad joke right now. She looks down at her mat. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some trivia or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Why did I just skip all that? I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty night. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to that miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Can I talk to you for a few minutes, Coyote? About Sam? Sam what? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam. I can't say I'm surprised. He was on the downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died? What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd. As I remember, Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him. Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back all good. Sam was tossing him back but good. Eventually, he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking with who knows what, and Miss Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Quill wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drek. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks, enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard when he did. Partied hard, and when he did, Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so that he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? It was just the drinking. It wouldn't have been bad, but Sam was wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything: booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. He wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick. Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him like he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back, all better. Looked good even. Did he say how he got better? He said his mum helped him out. Never said how though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He is usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I will take another run at it when I recover. I will. I got the gems. What? But I got the gems. Investigate Sam's bunk. Okay, so optional, deliver the stones to Mr. Delilah. Optional, meet all the black market vendors in the safe house. Have I not done that? In Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. But in the case of the union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanistic fetishes. This is the sixth world medicine of the highest caliber. Oh my god, I can't speak at all. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely. If not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder, like her own personal gargoyle, the spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own are buried in her charts. However, she looks up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thanks for that. Thank you for that. You're welcome, Doc, and I gotta say that was some work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste down here. High praise for a simple arm swap, especially since she wouldn't let me repair her face. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up for practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? I see shamanistic fetishes. You a shaman too? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I am trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. Trauma kits are... Tell me about trauma kits. Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include a defibrillator, spray-on synth skin, and medical nanomachines. They can save a runner's life if you move fast enough. So if you are bleeding out, one of those can get you back on your feet? Exactly, but you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has limits. Never mind. Okay, I've now met everyone. Probably no one else down here to talk to. Let's deal with Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shotty on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, or one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have some business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs, trying on a new arm. Your run went south for her. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So, who are you two? Mox, he's Paco. Great, we're all introduced. Now, give me my stones. Ooh, hold back the pebble with the runes on it and give him the rest. Give him all the stones? I don't care about them. Give him all the stones. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope in his eye. Moving quickly through what appeared to be the most valuable stones, he stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with the Hebrew characters. That's the one. Okay, you done good, but you're late, and Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Deal. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of woman who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I no offense for those gems. Van Gas, follow me. Why do I feel like this is setting me up for like a bunch of generic shit and I've only just started the game? I feel like it wasn't that long though. Like, I feel like I'm halfway through the main story. You're back, still busy. What's your story? I can see you're a busy man. That's right, and so I wouldn't bother you if I hadn't come into possession of these rare stones. Rare stones, huh? Let me see those rare stones. You hear the servos in Van Grass Cybery whir as a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over about 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this, Drac? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. Etiquette. Academic. Did the software in your HUD appraise the value of the stones? He looks amused. Could be. We both know that the International Gemological Institute will set the price far higher than your offer. It'll take some time to get top union for it. Let's call it 2,000. You got a deal. Done. Give me a cred stick. And now we can investigate Sam's bunk. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillows, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image in the photo. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock at the edge of the lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his right arm around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hands are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Samish State Park, summer 2040. Talk to Coyote, I guess. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? Did Sam have a sister? Her brow furrows. Yeah, I think he did. He mentioned her once. It didn't sound like they got along that well. Your comlink chips and the screen shows John Dresden, the coroner from Organ Grinders. He doesn't look happy. Dresden, you don't look so good. Never mind that, I'm fine. Listen, I'm at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks with the corpse of what looks like another Ripper victim. If you want to check this out, I would get here fast before McCluskey does. Thanks for the call. I'm on my way. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. This might be a good place to call it, I think. I think I'm starting to lose my voice and I'm still recovering from being sick, so I'm going to leave it here for today and we'll see how this goes. Thanks very much. Have a good one.